Los Angeles Clippers today at home. Oh man, I don't really know what to expect from this game. To expect from the Bulls. As we know, the up and down level of play and the bipolar play from this team has just been crazy. But we're going to talk about it, break it down, have some fun right after this, and I got something special planned for y'all.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bulls Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bulls news and content.
All right, fam, we in the building. It's game day. Bulls, Clippers. This is going to be a tough game. And I don't know if you guys watched my pre-recorded video today. You guys kind of know my mindset on this game. Really just boils down to, A, what Bulls are going to show up, but B, also, if the role players step up and are able to hit their shots, because this is going to be a game in which the starters and the big three all have tough matchups. All have very, very tough matchups in this game when you look at just how everything's going to stack up. So we're going to need the role players to step up. Patrick Williams can't be passive P tonight. We're going to need Ayo Dosunmu to not pass up open shots and to push the pace where he can. We're going to need those things because, listen, Paul George on Zach LaVine this game is going to be Kawhi Leonard on DeMar DeRozan and then Zubac on Nikola Vucevic. That is tough matchups for all of the big three. So we're going to need players to step up big time. Derrick Jones Jr. is probable. I don't know if they've made a decision on him yet, but we're going to need Derrick Jones Jr. We're going to need Pat. We're going to need Ayo. We're going to need Goran. We're going to need Kobe. We're going to even probably need a little bit of Drummond today as well, especially if Derrick Jones Jr. does not play or is hampered with an injury. So we're going to need the role players to step up big today. And not necessarily saying that one of them needs to go off for like 20 plus points, but we need all of them to play well within their role, to play well within their skill set, to defend well, hit open shots, move the ball, move without the ball is the key thing that all the role players need to do. And hopefully the starters take care of business. But it's going to be a tough matchup for the Bulls tonight. This is not an easy game. As we all know, the Los Angeles Clippers can absolutely be a championship caliber team when they're fully healthy. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard took off their last game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. So everybody's going to have to be locked in. They're going to have to be locked in this game, and we'll see what happens with that and if this team does that, because as we know with this team, when the big three plays like a big three and we get the role players to step up, usually if we just can get 1 to 2 role players step up and play excellently in their role, it makes a lot of things easier for out there on the court. They have to be active. They have to be moving with their head up. Patrick Williams is going to have to continue his high level of play that he's been doing lately. But the January has been the best month of Patrick Williams' career by far. Like we're not even, so it's not even a question. Now, for a player that missed most of their second season, that makes sense, but we're going to need Pat to continue to step up, continue his confidence behind that 3-point line. And if we get that, it's going to make things easier out there. For the month of January for Patrick Williams, he's averaged 13 points per game on 48% shooting from the field, 42% shooting from 3-point range, taking 4.5 3-pointers per game. Keep in mind, this is a guy who only averages 8 shots per game, and he's taking 4.5 of those are from 3, and he's hitting them at a 42% clip. He's chipping in 5 rebounds, 1.5 assists in those games, almost a block per game, almost a steal per game, or over a steal per game. January has been the best month of Patrick Williams' career. And hopefully he's using that as a launching pad to build some confidence. And if those things happen, we can see the game just continue to be easier for Patrick Williams and continue to slow down for him. But we're going to need that tonight. It's not going to be an easy night for anyone. And if the Los Angeles Clippers are on and they play the two-way ball that they can play at times, and especially if they can disrupt the way that we try to play through Vooch down low, it's not going to be an easy game for the Bulls. And so, we're going to need other players to step up. And, whoever does step up, that's going to help determine what happens here. But let's go ahead and get into the comments and see how you guys are feeling about this game. Matthew up first says, let's get this win tonight and hope the Heat lose to the Cavs and Knicks lose to the Lakers. We could be the 8th seed if those two things happen, I believe. Certification Poppy says, I'm feeling the new song. Oh, that's actually an artist who reached out to me. He wanted me to promo the song. It's a Chicago Bulls song. And he actually added it to the intro. So it's not going to be anything I use all the time, but I will kind of flip-flop back and forth between the two because it's dope. It's a dope song. I do think that, I wish it would have happened last season when we were playing a little bit better, but, I think it could be used as like a rallying cry in a way. So we'll see. I see you, bro. New intros from JGRG. I appreciate you, brother. Big Kev in the building, chopping up Chicago, says, let's get it. Drip Central, the Tequila Tycoon. Bulls need to go hard tonight. They got to. They absolutely have to. Auntie Goons in the building. What's going on, Auntie? What's up, Haize? I'm looking forward to tonight's game and the next game against the Hornets. I will be going to that game on Thursday. Well, Emmanuel, I hope that the Bulls get a win on Thursday for you. Should be a fun game to watch, and we'll see what the Bulls end up doing. Yo, I fuck with the new intro. Well, I appreciate that, Drip Lord. Glad these guys are messing with it. Haize, what up, boy? Let's get this dub tonight, man. From Melvin, bro. It's from your mouth to God's ears, bro. What's good, Haize? How you doing, bro? I feel much better. I ate 2 whole French fries and my stomach feels fine. I'm getting closer to that cheeseburger. Hey, man, you know what's honestly, all jokes aside, there's sometimes where just a good ass cheeseburger slaps, right? You don't even need nothing else. Just a fire ass cheeseburger and a nice side of fries, bro. I hope you're getting closer to that burger. Bulls Daily says, driving through the Gold Coast, listening to my boy Haize. It's cold as hell out there. Hey, bro, listen, it's 25 degrees here today. It's probably colder than that right now because the sun went down. Everyone will still step up tonight. 2 days off. Hopefully everyone comes up to show up, man. It should be fun to watch, guys. Let's hope so, Drew. Toon says, when is Javonte coming back? We have no clear timeline. He was supposed to be reevaluated in 2 weeks. I think we've hit that 2-week mark. If not, we're damn close to it. So be expecting to hear an update on Javonte soon. They very well may just let it ride out. And next thing you know, he may be moved from out to probable. So he went out January. That can't be right. January 26th. Oh no, he's a week away. Looks like the last update. This update came out January 26th. He's a week away from workouts, and that's running and jumping. So he's a week away from that on the 26th, which was 5 days ago. So maybe by the end of this week, he'll be back practicing, doing some things, and then we'll see what happens with him. What up, Haize? I'm looking forward to tonight's game. Oh, I already read that one. Glad you're going to the game. I hope you have fun, brother. Sydney says, I'm on my way to the game now, Haize. Not sure how I'm feeling, quite honestly. Hey, I feel you. Like, that's one of the things with this Bulls team. You never know going into a game how to really feel, how confident or anything to feel. But they are facing a team that's above 500. So should we let go of Zoe in the offseason? Zoe teams and the Bulls are still clueless about his. Well, I have a video on that that I posted, an emergency video. But it's not like the Bulls can just let him go. And nobody's trading for. Well, let me not say no. But even a team that would be willing to trade for Lonzo's contract because of the injury is also going to want some picks. And the Bulls aren't trying to give up picks. They've given up too many. So, unfortunately, no, Zoe is going to be here on the Chicago Bulls roster. And that's just what it is. And hopefully he does come back healthy. But I tell you what, moving Zoe is almost not a possibility at all. PB and Pat says, my notifications are so broken. YouTube fixed. YouTube's notifications are god-awful. God-awful. Goon says, yes, this is definitely going to be a tough game. IOP Will, Kobe, and our 5 starters definitely got to come right. That slow start shit can't happen tonight. Not against the Clippers. Unless the Clippers get off to a slow start too. Drew says the spread are Bulls. The Bulls are +2 over the Clippers. Not an easy game for sure. Not at all, Cabrera. Not at all, brother. Sean says, is it Sheen? Sean? Whatever. What's good, Haize? Very sad about Lonzo news, but I didn't expect him to play this season anyway. But it looks like he's done so, like you said in your previous upload. Yeah, man, it's unfortunate. It's definitely unfortunate. Bro, that hat is fire. That's from Andre Nelson. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. This is probably now my favorite Chicago Bulls hat. Honestly, I wish I would have got CBC stitched on the side like I did the other hat. I probably have to take this back up there because this is definitely my favorite hat now. This is just a dope look. Bulls Daily kind of want to trade Zoe, but nobody going to accept that trade. Yeah, it's going to be extremely hard to move Zoe. Everybody got to come with heads right and be ready at all times. Patrick Williams and Io ain't no passing up easy ass shots tonight. It's like for real. Now Patrick Williams, we've seen less and less of that. It's still some of that, right? But Io, it's just like Io's offensive confidence is shot, and you can tell it's completely in the toilet right now. And hopefully, Io gets a game in where the shot just keeps falling for him and he starts building up that confidence. You can tell Io just is not confident in this shot right now. What's good, brother? That's from Chi-Town Javier. What's good, brother? Bulls Daily says Portillo's or Harold's. It really depends. More times than not, it's going to be Portillo's. It's just going to be Portillo's more times than not. Harold's, I got to kind of be in the taste for Harold's. which I get, but it's usually always Portillo's for me because between the pasta, Italian beef, I can name off like 10 things. I'm a fat ass, man. I love Portillo's though. What up, motherfuckers? Another game day, huh? Yep, Steve-O, another game day. Let's see how it goes. Haize, the Lonzo news is sad and makes the outlook of this contract we gave him look bleak. Oh, for sure. It's not good at all. And unfortunately, it's not really movable at this point. And the Bulls, like, and the thing is, right, if how do I want to word this carefully. If AK is looking at adding talent to this team, you have to honestly evaluate the talent. And Ayo Dosunmu, while at times has done really good starting point guard, we all know he's ideally Ayo is a combo guard, which is good, especially coming off the bench. But you may seriously have to look at upgrading. And then at that point, it's like the money that we have to now spend on the point guard position. This is kind of what I talked about on one of the members only videos, is really astronomical when you think about it, right? I always said if we re-sign Ayo and Kobe, the Bulls are going to be playing $90 million in just guards. And almost now they have to do that. And not necessarily that they have to bring back Kobe. They can use that money and sign someone else. But you always have to have a high-level backup now on top of Ayo being there. And that's just because you can't bet on the health of Lonzo Ball. You just can't at this point. Melvin Dort says, bro, where the fuck you get that hat? Bro, I get everything from Lids, bro. Everything from Lids. So this is the Shadow Collection. So Lids has been doing this thing this season. I don't think they did it last season. Every month they come out with a new collection, and I basically got one out. Now they're doing the mix and match collection, where it's the two-tone hats. But last month or the month before, it was the Shadow Collection. So every NBA team got this type of hat, where it's the logo in color and the logo in black in front of it. This and the Golden State Warriors hats are the best out the bunch. I'm not a Golden State Warriors fan per se, so I didn't get it, but like, this is fire, bro. This is definitely my favorite hat. Nick Tolliver says, Haize, I should have told you I make music. Damn, I use hella Bulls references, laughing my ass off. Hey, it be like that sometimes. No, we can't be the 8 seed because the Hawks don't play tonight. Okay, well, that makes sense. Let's see. Let's look at the standings. Yeah, but okay, so yeah, we can't move up. Well, yes, we could, because if the Knicks and the Wizards both lose, then the Hawks would move up a spot, and then we would also move up 2 spots. So no, by the end of this, the Hawks could be the 7 seed and we could be the 8 seed. That would have to mean both other teams would have to lose and the Bulls would have to win, but it's highly unlikely that happens. At least, no, we can only move up to the 9th seed. That's what it is, the 9th seed. There you go. But math don't be always mathing correctly, but it is what it is. I'm feeling weird about this game. I think it's just because of how inconsistent they play. I mean, that's the thing that hurts us from really betting on any level of play from the Chicago Bulls, is that they're so inconsistent, right? They're so wildly different every night. And if they're going to play with the level of heart that's needed to beat some of these teams. So our schedule this season, we could have been top 3 seed right now if we could have pulled out games. We lost more games to below average teams than above average teams. That's a fact. If you look at the games that we lost on bad ref calls, which I think are 3 at this point, let's just say one of those go our way. Let's say one of those goes our way, and we beat more sub 500 teams. The Bulls very well could be 5th, 4th seed at this point, with the way that they played against the top teams. But again, we don't have very many wins against the West either. Which is part of the reason I'm so worried about this game tonight. But woulda, coulda, shoulda. At the end of the day, the Bulls, the month of February is it for the Bulls. Like, that is it. This is it. If they want to make the postseason, this is it. This is the last stand. All the other times of, by then we'll know. No, we know what this team is, and this team has a chance, but they got to make their move this month. Haize, do you go to Chicago to get pizza? If so, what spot should I go to? Ooh. I'm a Giordano's dude. We do have one here. That's just me, and I know that's stereotypical. There's another spot that my dad likes to go to, and I always forget the name of it. He actually likes it more than Giordano's, and I can't remember what the name of it is. Do you read the depressing news about Lonzo? Him nor the Bulls know why he's still experiencing pain, even though he's tapped in with 60. Yeah, actually, I have a video on the channel. I posted it probably about 15 minutes after the news dropped. So, yes, sir. Shy Bulls, let's take this win to Texas and get that win there too. We need all the wins this week. Let's get all the wins this week. Alana says, hey guys, I'm taking a nap during today's game. Alana's high again. I really do not have any questions about Chicago Bulls showing up to play tonight, but if they're going to win, I do not have. Okay. Haize, have you started hitting the gym yet, big dog? Time for the games. Bro, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Nap or blunt time. That's funny. It's both of Alana. You know what? I bet you Alana has fallen asleep with a blunt in her mouth before. I guarantee. Was that a pause moment? Was that a pause moment? I don't know. If it was at this point. But with that being said, like I'm sure Alana has fallen asleep high as shit before. What up, Haize? This is going to be a tough one tonight. This is going to be a tall test. I talked about it at the opening. The matchups don't favor the Bulls. This is going to be an interesting game. This is going to be a super interesting game for this team. Can we buy him out? Technically, you can buy anyone out, but the fact of the matter is Lonzo has $40 million left on his contract after this season. That would be one of the biggest buyouts in NBA history. And keep in mind, that you can only reach a buyout. The player has to agree to give up a certain amount of money. A player like Lonzo, who's hurt, who may not know when he's coming back, his agent would be crazy to be like, oh yeah, well, you can buy us out for $35 million. We'll give up $5 million. It's not likely to happen. It's just not likely to happen. Haize Jr., much like I just said, you can't just buy a player out. A player has to agree to a buyout. And really, Lonzo and his agent aren't incentivized to agree to a buyout. There's no incentive for them to agree to a buyout. And if he was healthy and just like wanted out of the team, let's say the Bulls went into a rebuild, he's like, hey, no, I wanted to contend. Get me up out of here. That's when you see motivation on both sides for a buyout. There's no motivation. It'd be nonsense. Like if I'm Lonzo's agent, it doesn't make any sense for me to agree for a buyout for my player. Even if you gave him all the money, which the Bulls would be stupid to, then at that point, that stays on your salary cap. It doesn't like it just goes away. So at this point right now, maybe in the last year of his deal, but at this point right now, with 2 years plus this season left on his contract, there's all but zero chance they buy out Lonzo Ball. So better go to that doctor who fixed Kobe knee at this point. That's crazy. Will Drummond be used tonight, Haize? It looks highly. Let me check the crystal ball. It's not looking likely, bro. It's not looking likely. Oh, man. Haize, genuinely, why are Bulls point guards cursed, bro? I have no idea, fam. No idea. +2 means underdog, bro. We can. I told you I don't bet. I don't bet at all. At all. Not at all, bro. I know I'm a few minutes late on this, but I like the new intro. Thank you, Brendan. I appreciate that, bro. Like I said, it's not the permanent new intro. Something I'll sneak in there from time to time. It's funny because if Kawhi and PG weren't playing, we'd lose by 20. But since they're both playing, we'll actually try unless we just get blown out. That's the thing, right? Like, let's hope we don't see like one of those performances like Donovan Mitchell and Kawhi goes off for 43. You know what? Let me knock on some wood. Because I'd be damned. Sucks because Zoe was literally a perfect point guard for the team. Best of we've had since D. Oh yeah, he was perfect next to Zach LaVine. Perfect. Is PG-13 or Kawhi playing tonight? I believe they're both playing today. Bulls Daily. It's pronounced Sean Haize. Okay, all right. Wanted to make sure. I've been saying Sean for the longest, but I just wanted to make sure. Haize Jr. says, Kobe brings the same hustle as Io, and Kobe has 10 times the offensive game compared to Io. Not really. If you look at their offensive splits, it's basically the same because Kobe's been shooting like shit. So, yeah. Reginald Short, personally, I think the biggest weakness of this team is Billy. He struggles with proper substitutions, timeout, motivating his team, and taking advantage of his opponent's weaknesses. I can't disagree with anything you said there, brother. Nothing you said there, Reginald. I completely agree with you. And unfortunately, he's going to be the coach here for a while. I miss Portillo's. Oh my God. Listen, I won't even lie to you. There are times and days where I'll be sitting around for lunch and I'll just be like, you know what would slap right now? What is it? It's one of the pastas from Portillo's. I would go crazy for. I love Portillo's, man. Lonzo not coming back till 2025. I'm here to support Haize. Fuck the Bulls. God damn, Brandon. Brandon just came with the ether. That's crazy. Do we need to question if Lonzo Ball is going to be ready for next? Yes. At this point, we need to question if his career is in jeopardy. Like when you go see 6 doctors and the doctor's like, we don't know what the fuck's going on. That's bad, bro. That's not just surface level. That's bad. Is it going to be Biggie Bagel, Dashing Donut? Listen, I don't give a fuck. Billy Donovan's systems don't work without a floor general, PG, CP3, or Westbrook. We got to cut our losses with Lonzo or we'll be running in quicksand. Well, no, that's the thing. Is the NBA CBA is highly restrictive. It's not like the NFL. NFL, you can cut a player down. Now, you'll have to eat some of the salary. NBA is not like that. They very much protect the contract. Like, that's why you don't see the fluidity that you see with contracts in the NBA like you do in the NFL. It's just not possible. Like, you would have to agree. It's not that easy. And no, I'll tell you what. No team is trading for Lonzo Ball right now without wanting some draft compensation, also just in case he never plays again. And the Bulls just aren't in position to do that. So, unfortunately, it sounds good to say we just need to cut our losses with Lonzo, but it's not likely to happen. Not anytime soon. Now, when he's an expiring contract, you never know. Expiring contracts are a thing that teams will take a flyer on a lot, but we are a season and a half away from Lonzo Ball being an expiring contract. So we got a long time ahead of us there, bro, before we were able to just cut our losses when it comes to Alonzo Ball. What's up, Haize? It's been a minute since I caught a live. I got a chance to go to that ATL game, and the Bulls looked great at home. The United Center has the best energy, so I'm calling this a W tonight. Well, Omar, from your mouth to God's ears, I already said it. The United Center is one of the sanctuaries of the world for me, and yeah. We also had to add the fact that Lonzo throughout his career has only been injured a lot. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. It just is what it is, bro. Bulls Daily says, yeah, lids be going crazy. That's where you get my hats made. That's why I get my hats made too. Listen, I love lids. It's very simple for me. Lids they have a new drop. Haize cops the new drop. It's very simple. It's very simple. Excited to watch the game. Despite the team's many flaws, it's always fun to see them play their heart out against the other playoff teams. I just wish they were more consistent. If we were just more consistent against sub 500 teams, we'd be talking about a completely different spot where the Bulls would be right now. Hey, you seen the OVO collab with the NFL that just dropped? I did not. I have to check that out. Black Prophet says, all right, here are my questions. Should the Bulls re-sign or trade Vooch? I mean, I don't know. It depends on what team AK is trying to build, but that is like, to me, you cannot allow it to get to free agency, because even if you think you have a wink deal with Nikola Vucevic, who's to say another team is going to come with a big offer that you just can't match? You either trade him or you extend him. That's it. You gotta do something. I think it's more likely that we're going to re-sign him than trade him. That's just what it seems like is happening here. So that's what I would bet on. Look, it don't matter what seed we can get. The team has not shown me that they can win a 7-game series. Well, I disagree with that to a degree. With the way that they played the top teams, if they were to get a lower seed, I would actually think, especially it depends on the matchup. If they were to match up against Boston, I would love that matchup. If they were to get a matchup against we don't match up against Milwaukee or the 76ers well. So you're looking at then the Brooklyn Nets. So if the Bulls get a match, well, the Brooklyn Nets are the 4th seed right now, so they'll be playing the 5 seed. But it really depends on the matchup. With the way that the Bulls have played against the top teams in the East this season, honestly, if they were able to get to the playoffs, not to necessarily say that I have trust they're going to make it to the second round, but I do have trust that they're going to make it a series. I definitely feel like that they have the chance to do that. Sivo says, oh, y'all talking about the Stacey. You just now picking up on that, bro? Come on. You a Bulls fan? Ooh, Italian Fiesta. Yeah. Lumini. Oh, you're hitting it all right now. I got to get back to Chicago ASAP. I can't even eat pizza. Screw y'all pizza. Sent me to the ER. I miss it. That's funny. She's a female. No pause moment there. We don't know. Listen, we don't know what Lana likes. We don't know. We just don't know. We don't know. Lonzo's not giving up the money. They normally take a buyout if they want about to sign with another team, and normally that money makes up the difference of where they gave up. Exactly. So, and that's one point. It's not happening. A buyout's not happening. A trade is highly unlikely with this much time left on this contract. Unfortunately, the Bulls just got to sit with that. And Acme is going to have to look at how do they continue to build out this roster and improve the roster while you have basically, for all intents and purposes, $20 million in dead salary cap. That's basically what that is. Unfortunately. Now, again, you never know. We have so many months now between now. It's 10 months before the next season starts. Who knows what happens over the next 10 months for Lonzo Ball? Listen, I'm not hopeful. That's just me. But hey, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical professional. Hopefully I'm proven wrong on that one. Well, yeah, there's injured player insurance. So, yes, that's what's going to happen because he's still injured. But we're talking about more so moving on. That does not come into place if you buy him out. The injured player insurance goes away. That's just not going to be the thing. So, if you buy him out, you still got to pay all that. Mark Shannon's Wall playing. No, Wall is out unless something's changed. When I checked earlier, he was out and with no plan to return anytime soon. Hold on, let me check the injury report. John Wall is out, and he's going to be out for a while. He won't even be reevaluated for 2 weeks. And Marcus Morris is both out. Those are the only two players on the injury report for the Clippers. We better watch out for Norman Powell. We better watch out for everybody at this point. Everybody we need to watch out for. 6266 Jamal in the building says, I can't eat pork or shellfish. What would you recommend at Portillo's? Bro, there's a lot of stuff other than that. Go get you an Italian beef, bro. That's it. Get you an Italian beef. Get it spicy, right? Get a little bit of the extra au jus on the side. Dip that mug. Or you can get it wet. Listen, do your thing, bro. Get that Italian beef. Hey, Haize, is the tribal chief of Chicago Bulls podcast. Acknowledge him. That's funny, bro. That's funny. I feel good about this game. At some point, the embarrassment should motivate. Yes, I'm Bulls for real. Not asking for anything but game by game. Yeah, I mean, that's all this team needs to do is consistently build on top of what they've done before. Justin Shelton says, salute Haize and the chat. Thank you, brother. And thank you for always coming in here. Salute not only me, the chat, because we're a family. So make sure we say hi to everyone. I appreciate that, bro. Big T says, yo, Haize, I hate to be the guy, but you got to wonder if the Ball brothers are doing a Ben Simmons and playing hooky, or is it genetics? No, they're not. I tell you what, because that would be not your question. So please, the vitriol that I'm about to spit is not towards you. So please don't take it that way, Big T. I'm trying to get better at letting you guys know I'm not coming at you. This is just how I talk. But that would be fucking stupid if Lonzo Ball is playing this because he's hurting his career. This isn't just I'm about to sit out because of my mental health thing. You are hurting your career by if this information is getting out, nobody's going to take a flyer on you. Nobody's going to. It would literally be one of the stupidest decisions a basketball player has ever made if they're quote unquote faking this injury to quote unquote, as some dumb people like Keith. Now, Keith, I am coming at, not you, Big T, say that, oh, well, Lonzo just really wants out of this contract. He's hurting his career. It's literally career suicide if that's what he's doing. And it'd be dumb. And I wouldn't put that past LeVar Ball at all. But that would be stupid. As the train passes by. I hate that there's a train over here. That's the one thing I hate about moving over here. The fucking train. Haize, are you copping the off-white Bulls jacket when it drops? Bro, that jacket is going to be at least $1,300. It's probably going to be a no for me, dog. I already said it. I'm going to go to the Asian lady at the chop shop. I'm going to show her a picture of it. I'm going to have her whip me up a mock of it. And I'm going to buy that mug for $100. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So when you see me with the off-white Bulls joint, just know it's fake. But keep it moving. Don't question me. Don't worry about it. Just keep it moving. I'm not spending no $1,300. Unless that jacket massages my back when I have it on, I'm not paying no $1,300 for no varsity jacket. Fuck that. They're raw. Don't get me wrong. I love the jackets. Love it. That is raw. But $1,300 whole American dollars? 100 American dollars? No, I'm good on that, bro. I'm good on that. Unless that motherfucker's massaging nipples, I'm good on that shit, bro. You can't just cut your losses with an injury player. Hell, you can't even do it in 2K. Y'all should know better. That's funny. I know no one can tell the future, but I'm low-key disappointed in the front office for a backup plan due to Lonzo's past history of missing games, kind of like AD. Well, no, I think they had a backup plan. I think they looked at IO. And keep in mind, AK was betting on the young players making the leap. They didn't. But I think when you look at signing Goran, having Alex Caruso, I even go back to when they initially signed Lonzo. When you spend $20 million on a starting point guard and then turn around and spend $8.5 million on his backup, to me that says, hey, we may need some injury insurance here. That's what that says to me. So I do think that AK did look at it and say, hey, we have to have some insurance here. And then I do think that they had some, because keep in mind, if AK really thought that Lonzo was going to miss this whole season, he could have filed for an injury exception, which would have allowed the Bulls to have an open roster spot and $8 million more to spend that wouldn't have counted towards the luxury tax. They didn't. I think it's 8. It may be 6. They didn't apply for that. So I think that Bulls really were confident Lonzo was coming back. Now, it kind of is what it is at this point. Do you think Io will overcome his confidence issues, or will he become Chris Dunn? No, Io's too strong. I don't think this he's going to be Chris Dunn. I think it's called a sophomore slump for a reason. He may be in one, but I really do think he's gonna come out of this. After living in Italy, I can't eat pizza here again. Brandon LJ, listen, after living in Italy, so I lived in Italy for a nice chunk of my life. And there's a couple of things. When people bring up Olive Garden, it literally makes me suck my teeth and want to smack them in their goddamn face. Secondly, pizza. Unless it's Chicago pizza, I'm very strict on. I'm very harsh on pizza. And then just Italian food in general. It's so much bullshit ass Italian food out here that most people will never know because they've never been to Italy. I literally look at the Italian. I can tell you right now, if I look at an Italian place's menu and grilled calamari isn't on the menu, I know they're not a real Italian spot. If it's fried calamari, I know they're fake. You rarely find fried calamari unless it's an Italian street vendor in Italy. And so if you're an Italian sit-down restaurant and you don't have grilled calamari on your menu, I'm not fucking with you. Not fucking with you. Chicago don't have the best. You can tell when people ain't traveled, right, bro? I'm just going to leave that at that. I ain't going to say nothing. Education James in the building says, not gonna lie, I'm tired of Lonzo Ball shenanigans, man. I mean, that's not shenanigans, bro. The dude hurt. That's not shenanigans. I'm just taking from a small one-time sample size visit. Laugh my ass off from King Cap. Who would refuse to play in the middle of their prime? That would be dumb as fuck for Lonzo. Exactly. Like, people draw up conspiracy theories that just don't make any damn sense. And again, that's not towards Big T, because I know there are a lot of people out there saying that. When was the last time that boy Io hit an open three-pointer? That guy just he hit one the game before last, but drop to the basket and make plays for his teammates. I heard the Bulls could trade Kobe White for Jay Crowder. Do you think that's a good trade the Bulls should make? Skull Crusher, do you only watch the live streams? I literally have a whole video talking about this. But no, I don't think that's a good idea at all. I don't like that at all. Brandon L. just says they haven't announced it yet, so it hasn't officially been released, but I got you as soon as it does. I hate you for getting that jacket, bro. That's crazy, man. Not the off-white. Come on, bro. You already know. I'm literally gonna take it to the little Asian lady. I'm gonna give it to her. I'm gonna take 3D pictures. I'm gonna have pictures from every angle. I'm gonna give it to her. She's gonna have an exact replica that you would never know is fake. I'm gonna have that mug for $50. Just watch what I'm telling you. Watch what I'm telling you. Bulls and Bears got the brightest future in Chicago sports right now. Hopefully one of them, I don't know about brightest future for the Bulls. Bears definitely though. Bears definitely. I'm not paying $1,300 for a varsity jacket and we're watching the Bulls JV team every night. Damn, Nick. Damn, that's the ether, bro. That's deep. That's deep. Sluggo says, wait, what? $1,300 for a jacket? Laugh my ass off. They stupid for that. Shit better have pieces of a game ball and game worn jersey signed by MJ. Yeah, bro. Like if you just go to the Off-White website. Just go to the Off-White. Matter of fact, hold on. Let's see if I can pull it up. Give me 1 second. How do you do the screen share on this motherfucker? Give me 1 second. I'm going to show y'all Off-White's prices. Give me 1 second. Let's do a screen share. We're going to go here. So wait a second. Look at what I'm doing. We're going to scroll. That's the shoes. Let's go to the men's coaching jackets. You just look. Hold on. Let's get to the varsity jackets. Look at that varsity jacket. This ain't even a real team. $3,335. You see that? I don't know how hard that is to see. $3,335. This ain't even an official team. That's some shit they made up. This varsity jacket, $2,395. This one, $1,425. Bruh, ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way, bruh. Ain't no way, man. Listen, it's not happening. It's not happening, bro. CP says, oh no, bro. Listen, the shit I buy is $20. I'll spend $20, $30, $40. The varsity jacket that I got that one was $150. That's fine. That's a normal price. But when you get into rent amounts, no, I'm faking that shit, bro. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. It's not happening, bro. I'm letting you know right now. Fuck all that. I'm just telling you right now. $1,300 American dollars? No, I'm good on that, fam. I'm good on that, man. Steve, now see, this is how I know Steve, my brother. Maggiano's is the real deal. Maggiano's honestly is the closest thing to Italian food from Italy that I've had since I've been back in the States. Maggiano's is legit, bro. That rustic chicken and shrimp they got there, the stuffed spinach manicotti. Listen, I'm a fat motherfucker, bro. Like y'all getting to talk about foods. Come on, man. Those Olive Garden breadsticks be hitting up. Why do all black people always bring up the Olive Garden breadsticks when you bring up Olive Garden? I feel you though. The breadsticks do smack. I can't even front on you on that one. Facts, grilled calamari and bruschetta, the bread, tomatoes, garlic, and fresh basil. Facts. Big facts. Chicago dim as hell if the Bulls looking the brightest. Hey, listen, when you're in the dark, everything that looks like light sounds bright. That's crazy. 3,000 what? They got me all types of. I'm telling you, bro. Like that's crazy, bro. But did y'all see the Air Max that they're coming out there? So they partnered with Off-White, also partnered with Air Max. And while they're not officially part of the Bulls varsity jacket line, they do have one of the shoes that match the varsity jacket. Those mugs are fire. Hold on. I don't know if I can find them right now. There they go. Hold on. Let me do the screen share again. Look at these motherfuckers. That's nice, bro. To go with the blue and gray jacket. How much are these motherfuckers? Let's see. See, those are only $160. $160. That's nothing. I'll spend that on that. That's cool. You get to talk about $3,000 American dollars? I'm good on that, bro. I'm good on that. Big Kev says, my birthday is 7/4. If anyone wants to grab that jacket for me. That's crazy, bro. Mixo says, not gonna lie, bro. I paid $100 for a fake OVO Bulls varsity jacket, and you could barely tell it's fake. That's crazy, bro. That's wild. Them shoes gonna be impossible to grab. Yeah. Brandon LJ, they haven't even released them yet. Like Off-White has like 10 collabs that they've released the photo shoot, but no links. They don't like. I honestly feel like you're gonna wake up on a random Tuesday and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, Off-White released the Air Maxes at 12 p.m. last night or 12 a.m. and I'm gonna be like, what? Like they just do weird shit, bro. Weird shit. Haize, aftermarket and bitch is gonna be 1K. Oh, absolutely, fam. Absolutely. Absolutely. Haize, I wish tonight had been Kawhi and Paul George's load management night. Man, you and me both, fam. Like, why do they load manage them against the Cavs? Like, come on. Come on, man. We just the Bulls, man. We 3 games below 500. Why y'all got to do us like that? Eli23 says, will Haize lose his shit tonight? My guess is yes. High probability, bro. Very high probability. King Cap says, favorite Italian food, Haize? Probably the grilled calamari. Like, I love grilled calamari. And there's also this place so I lived in Vicenza, Italy. There's what was it called? Oh my God, it started with an A. But anyway, they had this steak that they used to make with this pasta on the side, but the way that they season the steak, it's not chimichurri because chimichurri is Brazilian. I guess it would have been pesto then that they marinated it in. Oh my Lanta. It's just fire. Is the full name of Maggiano's called Maggiano's Little Italy because they don't have grilled calamari on their menu? Yes, they don't have grilled calamari on their menu because it's in season. They will only have fresh seafood, and that's when they have the grilled calamari, usually in the summer. So they do have it on their menu. It's not on their menu year round, though. That's the thing with them. Only thing that Billy Donovan is sucking other than every head coach's dick is that fucking gum. Hey, did I say that? Wait, I said that? That sounds like something I would say. That's crazy. I have no recollection of saying that at all. None. Is there any food in Germany worth eating? Yeah, German food is actually really good. Not like what people think over here, like you'll think sauerkraut, brats, all that. Yeah, that's German food, but that's like how our hot dogs is. That's like throwaway shit. Wiener Schnitzel, like the actual really good fried Wiener Schnitzel, is fucking amazing. The potato patties, pancakes, whatever they call them, that are fried in a batter, fucking amazing. They eat it with applesauce. I've never gotten to that level with doing that. But yeah, German food is excellent. Excellent. Shaitan Javier says, Chiefs or Eagles? I'm going to go with Chiefs just because that's my grandmother's team. You literally said that when we lost to the Magic. That's crazy. I mean, like I said, that definitely sounds like something I would say because when I'm pissed off, I just say anything, man. It's Wiener Schnitzel is how you say it. It's spelled with a W. In Germany, they pronounce their W's as V's and V's as W's. So it's Wiener Schnitzel, but it's spelled with a W. It's veal, I think is what it is. Lightly fried. It's fire though. Fire. Well, let's see if I can find a picture of it. Oh, this doesn't look good though. This must be an Americanized version of it, but hold on, I'm about to show y'all. Share the screen again. This shit right here, brother. This shit right here. Telling y'all. Yeah, see, that's an American making it. That's why it looks so unseasoned. You know they never mind. I was about to say something racist. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Just gonna shut up. Mind my business. Now, this I do remember saying. I remember saying that. Definitely remember saying that. Pretzel brats, bro. Pretzel brats. Oh, my Jesus, bro. You're taking me back, man. That's taking me back. But all right, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream. We've been going 45 minutes. Try to conserve my voice a little bit. Game starts in about 12 minutes or so. Thank you so much for joining, man. I appreciate you guys, man. You guys are the best part of the show. When I say that, I mean that wholeheartedly, bro. Wholeheartedly. I love you guys, man. Go Bulls. See Red, man. Let's hope that the Bulls team does something today, man. I appreciate you guys so much, man. But yeah. Let's hope this team wins. Let's hope the Bulls show up tonight. Make sure you follow the show at Bulls Central Pod. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns. Chicago Bulls, bullscentralpod@gmail.com. Lastly, you want to leave a text and or voicemail, 773-270-2799. We're the number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls related. It's game day. Go Bulls. See Red if you can. Love you guys, man. See you guys here at halftime. Peace.
This has been a presentation of the Breaks Media.